This is CKND TV Channel 9 and 12 in Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's time now for Newsbreak for this Tuesday, May 10th, 1983. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. There's what's happening. If the weather cooperates, many Manitobans will have the chance tomorrow night to see the ghost of astronomical ancestor floating by. Moving throughout the heavens and the ethereal image of a newly discovered comet, fairly visible as a ball of diffuse light as it passes. Astronomers say that the comet IRES, a rocky undercut, will be visible to the naked eye both nights. Bill Peters of the planetarium in Winnipeg said this morning that he watched the comet's activity last Friday and Saturday night from the Glenlee Research Station just south of Winnipeg. However, Peters said that the comet will be more visible if the near the Earth, increasing in brightness and nears. He said it will now be both easily seen tonight and tomorrow night, even though it will be 4.8 million kilometers away. Those wishing to the best view should leave the city to avoid light pollution caused by city lights. And he said the small, relatively faint comet was discovered on April 25th by the infrared astronomical satellite at U.S. European Orbiting Observatory. Normally, the dozen or so comets spotted each year on their voyages around the sun are picked up by far away from Earth by powerful telescopes, but scientists say that this one went undetected until it was very close, an indication of its small size and fairness. The unexpected arrival was by professional and amateur astronomers scrambled to make observations because the comet will pass closer to Earth than all but one other comet in recorded history. The only comet to come closer was Lexell in 1770, even though the comet will come close. Astronomers caution observers not expect a spectacular sight because of its diffuse nature. Daniel Green, an astronomer with the Harvard-Smithsonian Astrophysical Observatory in Cambridge, Massachusetts, said the comet should appear as it was wispy body high in the sky. The best viewing should be right after sundown with observers facing north and turning slightly northwest.
Give the Minnesota Wild a lot of credit for trying to keep it competitive.
In Regina, most abortions carried out of Regina Hospital last year were for socioeconomic reasons, a doctor told the Saskatchewan Court of a Queen bench yesterday in the first day of a trial aimed at having Canada's 1969 abortion law declared invalid. Dr. Donald Conniff, the first witness called by legal counsel for Winnipeg anti-abortion crusader Joe Borowski, testified 420 abortions were performed at Regina General Hospital last year. Conniff, an administrator of medical care at the hospital since 1972, testified that the abortion committee codes abortion applications. Code 1 signifies socioeconomic reasons under which the vast majority of abortions at the hospital are performed, he said. The next most common are psychiatric reasons. Code 2, the fewest abortions are performed for medical reasons. Code 3, Section 251 of the Criminal Code of Canada states that an abortion may be performed only if the committee's opinion the continuation of the pregnancy would endanger women's life or health. The concept said standards of the health are not defined by the abortion committee and criminal code. He said that the committee bases its decisions on the World Health Organization definition of health, which includes the mental, physical, and social well-being of the women. Borowski's lawyer, Morris Starmacher, discredited practice of allowing abortions on grounds other than life-death situations.
Against the Detroit Red Wings again.
Schumacher, a Regina civil rights lawyer, is based on this case of the principle that Section 7 of the new Charter of Rights prevails over Section 251 of the Criminal Code. This case being termed the most significant case based on the Charter since it came into effect last year. Ultimately, Borowski wants the court to declare 69 Criminal Code provisions which permit therapeutic abortions invalid on several other grounds. Among them, the unborn child is denied the right to live, denied the right to be heard or be represented before an abortion committee, and has no right to appeal the abortion committee's decision. Schumacher is further arguing that abortion consulates will and usual treatment. In Ottawa, after 20 hours of bell ringing delay, Transport Minister Jean-Luc Pepin managed to table his controversial legislation charging a cruel rate this morning. The Commons vote was 112 Liberals, 88 Progressive, Conservative, and New Democrats. Pepin has tried to take the table under the bill changing the very grand transport rate yesterday afternoon. The New Democrats refused the necessary unanimous consent and forced a vote on whether Pepin should be allowed to vote to introduce the bill. But the Liberals did not have enough MPs in time to save the government, so that they had to open a vote which would have brought down the government by the time the Liberals had flown in enough cabinet ministers and MPs from around the country late last night. All the Tories have been desperate making a vote impossible.
And remote light and alarm controls. Plus, safeguard your home with 24/7 professional monitoring. Xfinity Triple Play subscribers.
Ward Minister Hazen argued has offered about $50 million in federal funds to upgrade railway line and port.
Call 1-800.
Installation of railway lines serve in Churchill. But he wants a commitment from the wheat board that a minimum amount of grain would be shipped each year. Friday, government elevator at the Hudson Bay port to justify the work. Brad McDonald of Strathclyde, member of the Canadian Wheat Board. Farmers Bars Committee said yesterday the offer was rejected because there never been the board practice or guarantee shipments out of any port. Such action would be given valuable markets information to competitors. The committee argued that Ireland would deal with the interested provincial government it wants commitments on the use of Churchill. McDonald said argument made the proposal at a private meeting with the committee Friday in Winnipeg. The deal includes $35 million for improvements to the elevator and harbor, $15 million to the CNR rail line. The offer was conditional on the 12-member committee asking that the board to be provide tonnage guarantees. The future of Churchill, a major grain export port, has been a constant concern for some farm groups and Prairie Group. Government says the shipping season limited to ice-free summer months and a troublesome railway link have been cast off to that future. Some organizations and companies named as possible participants in a major downtown redevelopment scheme say that they are still in the dark about the $400 million plan. Spokesman for the Hyatt International Hotels, the Toronto Dominion Bank, the YWCA Winnipeg School Division, and the University of Winnipeg all said in interviews that they weren't approached for the names and linked publicly to the project. The development scheme will go on in steady stages. City Council has approved it today as a special meeting. Provincial Urban Affairs Minister Eugene Costas, Federal Employment Minister Lloyd Axworthy, and Mayor Bill Norris struck a tentative deal on the project yesterday after a series of meetings. Norris said that the deal was to be presented to the Council's an amendment to a resolution approved Friday by the Council's Executive Policy Committee. Ted Thibault, a Vice President for the Hyatt Hotel chain for Canada, said we are not available at the time involved in anything in Winnipeg. And anything which is stated otherwise is simply conjecture. Thibault also says the hotel chain has always monitored the market in a major city like Winnipeg with an eye to the future development, but that is as far as an involvement in Winnipeg goes in the movement. He said he is upset that the change name had been publicly tied to the project to the possible building of a 400-room hotel. Hyatt was named in anonymous sources and news reports about the project. The Toronto Dominion Bank has been similarly named in the possible builder of a new office tower. But a bank official said yesterday to the news to me, Bill Campbell, the bank's coordinator of corporate premises, said we've been quite negative on everything at the moment because the market indications are that no development will take place for some time. The report last week, the city's executive policy committee, senior city administrators will it'll be a large subsidy would be necessary to make an additional hotel in the city economic viable. The railroad also questioning me.
You're going to have.
Depends on the situation.
Grants to create jobs for summer students total about $6.6 million were announced by Federal Employment Minister Lloyd Axworthy in Winnipeg yesterday. The money will be underwrite more than 5 to 850 projects that will provide 27 summer jobs, Axworthy said.
It's incredible to think about how far you're.
As well, Axworthy said a national conference to be employed young people will be held in August in St. John's, Newfoundland to discuss how to implement the previously announced youth employment program. Axworthy said expect about 340 young people from across Canada to attend the conference being organized by the Newfoundland Youth Advisory Council. The youth employment program will be involved for about $95 million for this first year and expect to be create about 35,000 jobs by providing subsidies to the private sector to create the jobs. It's designed to give young people a chance after they leave school and university to get them in a job market, he said. Axworthy said final details of the conference and the planned program is still being worked out, he said, to meet with private sector business representatives in Winnipeg yesterday and will meet with others across Canada as of next few weeks. Some Jubilee Avenue residents voiced fears about a proposed group home for schizophrenia patients in their neighborhood. Joe Clark says conservatives could take 12 and 18 seats from the New Democrats in the next election under his leadership. Plans are afoot to convert Winnipeg Arena into a field house for amateur sport of a new downtown arena is built. U.S. Secretary of State George Shultz says a high stake in the new Lebanese-Israeli troop group to all pack. Madam Bivida, victim Clint Sport has been an anomaly for 60 years. Okay, I'll have the Manitoba Weather after this commercial break.
So who wins this game tonight? Go out on the limb.
Oh, it's got to be the Brokers. I will tell you that probably 4 goals because that's what happens.
If they don't.
Okay, on to the Winnipeg area forecast. Cloudy with a chance of shower, becoming sunny by noon and winds dropping to light this afternoon. High today will be about 22 degrees. Cloudy period this evening and tonight with a chance of thunder shower. Low near 6. Cloudy tomorrow and cooler with an occasional shower and brisk northeast winds. High near 14. Probability precipitation is 20% today and 40% tonight and 6% tomorrow. For 7 Manitoba, cloudy with showers Thursday, clear and late Friday, mainly sunny, and Saturday temperatures below normal, values of 17 and 4 Celsius Thursday and most below normal. Friday and Saturday, northern Manitoba, cloudy with snow flurries Thursday, frequent cloudy periods, and Friday and Saturday temperatures below normal, values of 13 Celsius and 0 Celsius past period. And northwestern Ontario, cloudy with thunder showers and above normal temperatures Thursday, cloudy with showers and temperatures below normal, values of 16 Celsius and 3 Celsius on Friday and Saturday. Right now at
Monday, and all the bases covered. Then we showed that shopping at Top Box is like hitting a grand slam. Now it's time for you to smash the home plate.
Winnipeg Airport, temperature 55 degrees with a wind chill of 54, dew points 54, the humidity 94%, barometer 83, visibly 10 miles per wind south-southeast about 20, gusts and 25, forecast guys. That's going to be it for the CKND Radio News, for the CKND Newsbreak for this May 10th, 1983 on a Tuesday. I am Peter Woods. Hope you have a good evening now. See you later. Bye-bye, buddy.